Bro, what was it like leaving Souths?
It was hard at the start. Didn't want to leave in the first place. We obviously talked about trying to get another year there. Nothing about money. Pretty much just security. Couldn't come to an agreement there, so obviously pretty much knew my time had been up at the club. Talking to Wayne, he sort of gave the club raps about Brisbane. And then obviously having the conversation with Kev and Dave just made it so much easier to obviously move. I was close to going to the Sharks, had a meeting with Fitzy and the board, and obviously liked the direction that they were going in. But for me as a family, getting away from Sydney was a big part of obviously the move as well.
Yeah, that sort of South experience was a weird one to go through, and even just looking from the outside in, like I just feel like you got fucked over, eh? That's what I feel like.
It worked out well. It worked out well for me. Look, I'm happy where I am now.
I used to throw out some cheeky tweets on YKTR Sports, just saying like Adam Reynolds, like with South at the bottom of the table and stuff. So, is it like, when you see South struggling, is it like a sign of relief, or do you feel sorry for them? Or
early on, I was happy. Not gonna lie, I was happy.
I love that.
Yeah, they're struggling. Yeah, I'm happy. But now I got a lot of mates on that side, and obviously I've struggled in seasons as well, and you know the pain and
it's a long
and
one,
whatnot that it brings. Yeah, and you don't want to see your mates go through that. I still talk to a lot of them regularly, and when they were struggling this year, I had a soft spot there for them. Wanted to see them do well. Just didn't want them to do well against the Broncos the other night. But no, they're sort of working their way out of it. They're coming good. I feel for a lot of them, especially young Lockie. Gets injured, pretty much doesn't get another opportunity there. And
he's on the outer, eh?
Yeah, now he's on the outer.
Fuck, it's scary. It shows how like ruthless like sports can be.
Well, that's just business at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And you know, they're chasing results. They want to be a club that wins. They pride themselves on being at the top of the table, and they needed to make changes. And the business is ruthless.
Yeah,
you can't be too comfortable wherever you are.
What does Brain bring back to the club, do you think?
I reckon a hard edge. He holds the players in such a regard where they need to do their job, and he demands that respect. If you're not doing your job, then you'll find someone else, and he pretty much blunt and tells you that to your face. Everyone respects him. They want to play for him. He genuinely cares about the player and the person that's away from the game. So when you get that respect, you go out there to do your job, and you don't want to let him down.
I love, one of my favourite games to watch is when you go up against Souths, and the reason why it's so funny is because it's like you've got their whole playbook. You probably read their whole playbook, to be fair. And I remember the first couple games, you're just picking them apart. Like they were jamming, you're throwing over the top, you're kicking. Yeah. When they're shifting off the sideline, you're jamming up from the edge and trying to put shots on. What's those games like?
Yeah,
you got a good shot too, eh?
Yeah, I got one away.
Did you get Jai? No, Cam Murray.
I got Cam Murray, but I hit Jai on one of them. So get up, you pussy, get up. We always have a run and battle with each other. I remember I missed game one, I had COVID, and he was into me at the media. Starting a bit of war here. And then every time I've played him, I've tried to get stuck into him. So I enjoy those games. They're fun. I like playing against my mates. I pretty much know what they're going to do. But the strength of them, everyone knows what they're going to do.
Yeah,
they still do it.
Yeah.
They're relentless with their preparation. They go over it thousands of times, so they're always going to break you down or beat you in some areas of the game. Fortunate enough for me, I pretty much knew the black book there, and I think when you know your mates, you go harder. Like it's that personal battle.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always fun. I remember running down Cody. It was an inside joke that I was the slowest half in the comp. I ran him down, so it's officially Cody now.